I'm Joel McCower here in NIMBYism studio with Connie Lau, the President and CEO of Hawaiian Electric Industries. Connie, welcome. You talk a lot about the role of communities in bringing clean energy and working towards the 100% renewable energy mandate. Talk about what do communities need to be bringing to the table, and what are you hoping from them?
Yeah, so it's really interesting, Joel, because when the whole green movement started, you didn't necessarily have to talk to communities because, frankly, our electric grids could take a lot of distributed energy, whether it was solar or wind, and not create any issues, right? But now, today, as we get more and more of the intermittent generation, and there's issues about siting a solar farm or a wind farm, just like there would be a gas-fired plant or a coal plant, communities have to get involved because they need to understand now that we're not just talking about least cost delivery of electricity, but we're also talking about competing policies like green energy and clean environment. And we're also talking about social justice issues and equity justice for electrical customers, that all of that gets onto the table and people can actually weigh the different policy choices. Because at the end it comes down to policy choices.
And are you hearing from communities on these things, or do you wish you heard more?
No, we are hearing from communities, and maybe that's what makes Hawaii a little different, because we are so far out ahead in these issues that they are now creating, it's creating awareness within the communities as the wind farms go in, or there's tons of solar panels on your neighbor's rooftop, and all of a sudden the grid can't take your solar panels that you want to invest in. So, the communities here in Hawaii, I think, are pretty aware of a lot of these issues, and so they're speaking up. And they're talking to the commission, they're talking to the consumer advocate, they're talking to our legislators. So.
And how much of an issue is NIMBYism? Not in my backyard. People say, I want clean energy, I just don't want to see the solar farms or the wind turbines?
It's always an issue in Hawaii, right? Because we're islands, and so land is so precious, and it doesn't matter whether, anytime you touch the land here, it doesn't matter whether it's for a hotel or a resort or an office building or a power plant or a wind farm or a solar farm, you're touching the land, and so that it can be an issue for people. It's not like you're way out in the desert where nobody's going to see you.
Right.
And you might affect wildlife, but here it's not only wildlife, but it's also people because of the close proximity.
And these incredible views of things that I'm sure people must get pretty protective of.
So it's really interesting, and it depends on the community and it depends on the island. So for example, on the island of Maui, when the initial wind farms went in, 10, 15 years ago, long time ago, the community actually welcomed them. But at the same time, communities here on Oahu rejected wind farms on this island. Yeah. So like I've always said, it's community by community.
Yeah. How do we keep Hawaii clean and also green and beautiful and make it all happen? Thanks so much for all of that and for what you do. Connie Lau, thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you, Joel.